Okay, so thank you for this comment because I have made a number of videos, a lot of people have, talking about the state of Utah's case against Tyler Robinson. And when you kind of lay things out all flat and even, you're like, oof, there's quite a few holes in here. And there's a number of us that are like, I don't know, these holes, there's a whole lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. And I think it's fair to say, well, we're not hearing that from Tyler. A lot of us are saying Tyler's being framed, but if Tyler's not stepping up to a microphone saying, hey, I'm the patsy, I'm being set up, I'm innocent here, then how do we know that that's really what happened? He's not even standing up for himself. And by the way, mentioned Luigi as well, and I think both of these cases are very similar. There's one really, really good reason why Tyler Robinson has not stepped up to a microphone and shouted from the rooftops how innocent he is. And I don't mean to sound glib, but it's a pretty simple answer. It's the United States Constitution. Because in the United States, you are presumed innocent until someone proves that you're guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Tyler and Luigi, neither of them have to say a word in their own defense. They sit there right now as innocent men. We have an obligation, a legal obligation, to consider them innocent until the state convinces a jury otherwise. You're right, Karen Read was stepping up to the microphone on a pretty regular basis, but Karen Read was also not incarcerated. She was out on bond and she was able to work on her own defense. She was able to meet with her attorneys all the time. She was able to go places. She could go shopping. She'd go to restaurants, and reporters were putting microphones in front of her face. Neither Luigi or Tyler Robinson have the ability to do that. And if they did, they're not under any obligation to do so. The fact that Tyler Robinson doesn't yell and scream that he's a patsy doesn't diminish the fact that as he sits here right now, he is presumed innocent. I understand the preliminary hearing is really just the trial run, right? This is the dress rehearsal. You don't want to show all your hands. You want to save all the real razzmatazz for opening night. I get it. But you want to show at least enough to convince the judge that this should be held over for trial, right? And if what they showed us, if these cops and these experts and the videos and what they showed in the preliminary trial is even close to the best that they've got, then I personally do not think it's enough. And if I were on the jury, I wouldn't think it's enough. So maybe they have a whole big bag of tricks that they're gonna roll out on trial day. Maybe, but we won't know until then. But in the meantime, Tyler Robinson should not be expected to say a word. If I were his attorney, I would advise him not to say a word. All he has to do is say guilty or not guilty. And if he chooses to plead guilty, then great. Then we'll have our answer. But if he pleads not guilty and he goes to trial, I think with the evidence they've got right now, what we've seen so far, I think the state might have a hard time convincing a jury to give this young man a death sentence.